Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a young prince named Jester. Jester was known for his sense of humor and quick wit, but he had a problem: he couldn't stop telling jokes, even in serious situations. One day, while the prince was attending a royal meeting with his father, the king, a group of invaders attacked the castle. The king ordered the guards to defend the castle, but Jester couldn't resist making a joke. "Looks like they forgot to knock before they entered," Jester quipped. The king was furious. "This is no time for jokes, Jester. We must defend our home," he exclaimed. Jester realized that he had gone too far and decided to take action. He knew that he needed to learn to control his sense of humor, so he set out on a quest to find a way to become more serious. Jester traveled far and wide, seeking the advice of wise sages and studying ancient texts. Finally, he came across a wise old owl who told him the secret to controlling his sense of humor: he needed to learn to see the world from a different perspective. Jester thought about this for a while and decided to put the owl's advice into practice. He started to look at things in a more serious way, and soon he was able to control his urge to make jokes all the time. But then, just as Jester was about to return home, he received a message that the invaders were planning another attack on the castle. This time, Jester was ready. He put his newfound seriousness to good use and helped the guards defend the castle. After the battle was won, Jester's father was proud of him. "You have shown great bravery and wisdom, my son," he said. Jester was happy to have helped, but he knew that he couldn't abandon his sense of humor completely. "Don't worry, father," he said with a smile. "I'll always be the court jester at heart." And with that, Jester returned to the castle, ready to make his father and his people laugh once again. As Jester settled back into his role as the court jester, he found that his newfound seriousness had actually made him even funnier. He was able to use his wit and humor in a more controlled and purposeful way, and his jokes had an even greater impact on the audience. Jester's popularity grew, and soon he was performing for crowds of people from all over the kingdom. He entertained them with jokes, songs, and even a few magic tricks that he had learned on his journey. But Jester never forgot the lessons he had learned on his quest. He knew that there was a time and a place for humor, and he made sure to use it wisely. One day, a group of travelers came to the castle seeking Jester's help. They were on a quest to find a magical amulet that had been stolen by a group of bandits. Jester knew that this was a serious matter and that he needed to help. He set out with the travelers and soon they came across the bandits. Jester's companions were nervous, but Jester was calm and collected. He used his humor to distract the bandits and create a diversion, allowing the travelers to sneak in and retrieve the amulet. As they made their way back to the castle, Jester reflected on the journey. He realized that he had become more than just a jester, he was a hero. He had used his humor to save the day, and he knew that he had made a difference in the world. From that day on, Jester continued to use his wit and humor to entertain and inspire the people of the kingdom. He had learned that sometimes, the most important thing was to be able to see the world from a different perspective, and that sometimes, even the silliest joke could have a profound impact on those around him.